Welcome to preschool, my friends. Today in class, we're going to talk about hands. We're going to learn about all the things we can do with our hands and how special our hands are. We're even going to sing the alphabet sounds while we look at sign language that we can do with our hands. Our letter box today, the letter in the box, makes this sound, J, J. Can you be thinking what letter makes that sound? Are you ready to go? Let's do this. 5 fun facts about hands. Fact number 1, no two hands are exactly the same. So I look at my 2 hands and I see, well, they look the same to me, but they're not exactly the same. Which leads us to the next fun fact, number 2, and that is hand art. This is why hand art is so special. And we're going to see some hand art in class today, and maybe it will inspire you and you will want to create a little bit of hand art. Fact number 3 is you can give high five to a friend, which is a really fun thing to do, especially if you're about the same height. You come in and you go like this and slap hands together. Sometimes I think it's a little tricky. Have you ever tried to give a high five to somebody and whoop, you missed their hand? I've done that before. If you've never tried to give somebody a high five before, do that with your hand today. Say, hey, give me a high five, and clap those hands together. Number 4 is that you can talk with your hands. Hands can do many important things. They can talk, by using sign language, they can talk by picking something up to show. It helps talk that way. And a little later in class, we are going to sing the sounds of the alphabet while we're looking at the American Sign Language for each letter in the alphabet. That's going to be a fun thing to do. And then lastly, you can play games with hands. One of the very first games most children learn when they're little teeny babies is pat-a-cake. Did you ever learn pat-a-cake when you were little? Do you have a baby in your house or in your care facility where they learn pat-a-cake? Pat-a-cake, pat-a-cake, baker's man. That's a fun thing. And then as you get a little older, another fun one is rock, paper, scissors. I don't know if you've played that game before, but that's a fun one to do with a friend. All right, I want you to take a look at your hands right now. Now, they might not be very big. I'm sure they're not quite this small as these tiny little hands. But as you're looking at your hands, I want you to think of all the many important things that you can do with your hands. While you're thinking about it, I want to show you this little video, some pictures actually, of a 3-year-old named Levi doing some important things with his hands, just simple things that he was doing throughout his day. Take a look. This is Levi. Levi is 3 years old. Here you'll see his hands. He's using one hand to hold his straw, the other his cup. And here he's reaching with one of his hands for a chicken nugget for lunch. This is a picture of Levi's hands working in a sensory bin. One of the things he does to help out around the house is he's hanging up the leash, his dog's leash on the door. Here you'll see Levi, he's working on a puzzle with his hands, and here he's reaching for some toys out of the toy bin. Levi has a little brother, and sometimes his mom can say, hey Levi, will you go get a diaper and some wipes for your baby brother? And Levi can use his hands to do that and be helpful to his mom. Here he's reading a book and turning the pages with his hands. This is a picture of him petting very carefully his dog named Jack. Here he's organizing some tiles and putting them in different patterns. And here he's giving a hug to his favorite snuggle, which is a lion. This is a picture of Levi sharing with his sister, using his hands, And here he's taking care of his hands. He's washing them. He's putting some soap on his hands, rubbing it in, rinsing it under the water. And then after he gets the soap off, he dries off his hands with the towel. In this picture, Levi is using his hands to draw and to write. It was time for me to leave, so he waved goodbye with his hands. Thank you, Levi. All right, it's time for us to sing the sounds of the alphabet. Are you ready? We're not going to say the letter name. We're just going to sing the sound. Let's do it. A, B, K, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, O, N, A, P, Q, R, S, T, A, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my sounds, you see. Next time, won't you sing with me? Fun! And you can go back over this and try it again if you want and do it along with me. Now take a look over here at this little video. This is one of my past preschool students. Her name is Ella. She is now a senior in high school and she knows how to sign the alphabet with her hand. Take a look as she does this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right, now we're going to move on to a couple of other activities. I want to show you very first this little bit of hand art that I did. I don't know if you've ever had an opportunity to do hand art, and I'll have a video sometime where it shows me actually going through this process, but what I did was I painted my hand orange, and then I was really careful to press down and lift up. And as always, we don't get the paints out without adult supervision. And we have to make sure, like I would never paint in this shirt, because if the paint got on this shirt, it might not come out of this shirt, and I don't want to ruin this shirt. So you have to really follow the lead from your adults and find things that would be okay to paint in and a place that would be okay to paint in. But if you can do some paint art, it makes the most unique, beautiful art. We'll do some more things on this channel with hand art. But after I did that, then I let it dry all the way. Oh, before it was drying, I had some light blue that I wanted to make little air bubbles coming up out of the ocean. But then after I took a marker and I drew a little half circle right there, a little dot for an eye and a little smile for the mouth, and then some seaweed down here like this. Think about the many things that you could paint possibly and do with your hands to create some art. All right, now here is my very, very strong magnets. Here is an activity that you could download off the website and do at home. Let me move my hands in case you can't see very good on the camera. But we're going to circle the things that we could actually hold in our hands. All right? Not everything on here would fit in our hands. So let's begin. The first thing we have is a zebra. Now, I'm not talking about like a little little toy zebra, you know, that you might have in your toys. I'm talking about a real zebra. Give me a thumbs up if you could hold a real zebra in your hands. Okay, no, we could not do that, so we're not going to circle it. Should we make a cross through it because we couldn't hold it? Let's do it. Let's go crisscross. We could not hold that in our hands. What about this? Lego blocks. You're right. Thumbs up. Let's circle These building blocks right there. A house. Again, we're not talking about little toy houses. Could you hold your house in your hands? No. Got to go crisscross on this one. That's a little harder to see. What about a car? Not a toy car, but a real car. Nope. Could not hold a real car in our hands. Can you imagine? So how many things on the first row could we hold in our hand? One. You're right. One on that one. Next, we have some keys. Can you hold keys in your hands? Yes. You can hold some keys in your hand. Some candy. I bet you've done that before. Had candy in your hands? Have you? Yes, me too. We can hold candy in our hands. A tree. Not a toy tree, but a real tree? No, we wouldn't be able to do that. And a ship. Not a ship that we can use in the bathtub, but a real ship that is either on a lake or an ocean. No, we wouldn't be able to do that. All right, how many things do we have that we could hold in our hands? 1, 2. We had 2 on this row. 1 on this row, 2 on this row. The sun. Can we hold the sun in our hands? We cannot. Crisscross. A jet? No, we can't hold a jet. What about popcorn? Can we hold popcorn in our hands? Yes, we can. That's a thumbs up on that one. An orange? For sure. Delicious, yummy orange. How many? 1, 2. Same as this row. A mountain? We can't hold the mountains in our hands. Dice. Sure, when we play games, we can roll the dice with our hands, so we'll circle it. A shark. Not a toy shark, but a real shark? No. And we wouldn't even want to if we could hold it in our hands. What about a train? Not a real train. Crisscross. How many on the last row? Just 1. Good job. We did it. I created a little activity for us that we could match beginning sounds with a picture. And I put them on little hands. I invited a preschooler. Her name is Reese, and she is 4 years old in this video. Raise your hand if you're 4 years old too. Hands up if you're 4. Watch Reese as she makes the matches on these little hands. Take a look. Here is Reese. She is 4 years old and she is making matches with beginning letters and then a picture. Here she has just matched the letter L with a lion, L, lion. And now she's looking for a match to go with the B. So her mom took this activity and cut all the hands out. Instead of drawing a line to make the matches, she's doing them spread out on a table like this. There she has B, ball, ball. Here comes her next match. What does she have? Oh, a zebra. And she's looking for the letter Z, zebra. Zebra. Oh, she's deciding, no, I think I'm going to put the picture on the top. All right, that looks really good. Next, she's going to take a goat. Begins with the letter G, goat. Here she sees an O for octopus, octopus. What does she have now? She has an elephant for the letter E, elephant. Now she's matching the A, apple, the letter A. She's got a rocket. Let's see what letter she chooses for a match for rocket. The R, rocket, rocket. Here she has a little nest for the letter N, nest. M, mouse, mouse. W and watermelon, watermelon. Let's see, C and cookie, cookie. She's got a fish in her hand and the letter F, fish. Jacket. She's thinking, what makes that j sound for jacket? Is it an H? No. She's still looking. Jacket. Ah, she found it. The letter J. Jacket. She only has a few more left to go. Here she finds a sunshine and the letter S, sunshine. She's thinking, what did she grab there? The P. She's looking for something that begins with a P sound. What can she find? This must feel like a tricky one to her. What did she find there? Let's take a look and see. She found the pizza. Pizza. V. Oh, she's organizing something. Okay, now she's back on task. The V. It's taking her a minute, and she did it. Violin, violin. I think she took the letter U. Oh, yep, it looks like the letter U there. And what is the item? An umbrella? H? No, what she got there? T for truck. Truck. Oh, one fell down on the ground. She's down to get it. The M with the mouse. Just a couple more to go, Reese. You're almost there. H for hat. And D for dog. Well done, Reese. Thank you. And now a little activity using our hands. I'll have you stand up where you are and join in with me. We're going to clap many different ways. Let's begin. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a little clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a butterfly clap. Put your thumbs together like this. A butterfly clap. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a high clap, reach up high. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a low clap, down low. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a T-Rex clap. Get your little T-Rex claws out. Give a clap. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a loud clap, as loud as you can. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a soft clap. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a backwards clap, the back of your hands, clapping. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a pinky clap. Good job. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a silent clap. This is the most tricky because you have to stop them from touching. Silent clap. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Give a pirate clap. That means you got one regular hand and one with the hook. Pirate clap. Open them, shut them, open them, shut them. Fold them in your lap. Well done. Time for the letter box. Were you able to guess what the letter is today? This is the action that I like to use, like I'm jumping rope. J, j, j. What letter makes that sound? This is a tricky letter. This is a tricky sound, I should say, because there are actually 2 letters in the alphabet that make that sound. But this letter that's in here, it only makes that sound. Let's take a look and see if you guessed J. If you did, you're right. The letter J. Big J, little j, has a dot on the top. Now these J's, they cut off before I would have them cut off. I like to have a great hook on my J's. Is that how you like to make your J's too? So I go straight down and curve back up. Straight down and curve back up. And put the dot on the lowercase j. Big J, little j. What begins with J? Let's take a look and see. First thing we have, ooh, this is actually 2 j sounds. We have a jar, this jar right here, and inside the jar is another j word. It is jam. So let's do it. Let's do both of them. Jar and then jam. J, j, jar, j, j, jam. This one is a raspberry peach jam. Delicious kind of jam. Have you ever had jam before? Like on a toast, buttery toast, and tastes so good. Next thing we have in here, little animal, that is a jaguar. Can you make that just sound and say jaguar? J, j, jaguar. J, j, jaguar begins with the letter J. Next we have, oh, so cute. They're just little. They're so much littler than my pants. These pants are called jeans. Do you wear jeans sometimes? Sometimes children do and sometimes they don't. I wear jeans sometimes. Let's make the sign and sound and say jeans. J, j, jeans. J, j, jeans. Good job. All right, next we have a jacket, a sparkly jacket. Ooh, I really like this jacket. Jackets are kind of like coats, only they're a little bit lighter. They're not as warm and heavy. So we could wear them like in the spring and the fall. So jacket is another word that starts with J. Let's do the sign and sound. J, j, jacket. J, j, jacket. Maybe you're even wearing a jacket right now. I don't know. And finally, a jump rope, which is exactly the sign that we're doing. I don't have room in class right here to show you my jump roping skills. And I'm not even sure if you're old enough to be able to work a jump rope. But these are things that you have to look forward to using your hands on the handle of the jump rope. All right, let's put our jump rope right here and make the sign and the sound and pretend like we're jumping. Actually, let's really jump. Stand up where you are and let's do it. Jump rope. Jump rope. Good job. I am so thankful for class today. I'm thankful for hands and all the things that I can do with my real hands, not just these little pretend hands. I love that I can clap to show that I really like something. I love that I can shake someone's hand when I greet them. I love giving high fives and stones to people. I love the things that I can create and make and do to help other people with my hands. And do you know what else I'm thankful for? I am thankful for you. You are special, and just like your two hands aren't exactly the same and they're not like anyone else's hands, you are not exactly like anyone else. Until next time, bye-bye.